How's it going tonight, guys? Let's get another part going here. This is 2D drawing -4, and I am getting these from www.thesourcecad.com. It's this practice drawing ebook. So if you're looking for practice parts, you can go to the spot and get them yourself. But let's get this going here. All right, first things first. Let's do Control-0. Let's open up the screen. And let's get started. So we gotta just pick a spot, and we'll make a diameter of a radius of 1.8. Let's see here. There we go. 3.6 diameter. Sorry. 2.4, and then we have. All right, that's that. Then we need to come down 18 and over 12. We'll move that to the center. We can copy this up 1. Fill in the ends, that takes care of that. We got these circles down here, so it looks like 1.52 diameter. Alright, and then the outer is 2.4. Okay. And we know that those are 2.5 up from the bottom. So we can move it right there. Well, let's move it over 2 first to the left, and then up 2.5. Again, love to mirror stuff when I can. Saves time. I don't want to waste time drawing things more than once. All right, so we know we can come just down like this. We don't know how long these are yet. But we do know that the ones on the sides here are 1.4 from the bottom. Or no, they're 4, sorry. So 4. Copy that over. And I'm just gonna bring this down. And we know that there's a radius of 1.6, and let's do I'm gonna hit Control Circle and bring this back here. And let's hit the tan radius. So there's 1, 2, hold on, specify radius of circle. Okay, so I did pretty well with this the other day. Maybe I just need to come over like this and connect these, and then make sure I come straight down. Now let's try this again. So tan, and then 1.6. All right, that looks better. So then we can trim this, trim that. We'll mirror this. Oops. Let's mirror this. Something is off. That's why. There we go. So there's that. So then we can draw a line from here down 1.6. Bring it over. And then what I'll just do for this is I'll just copy a circle, grab it from this point, drag it here, trim it. And then we can delete that for now. Let's come up 4.8. And then we'll come over from here 1.6. And we can just run this past. Use the center point. Come across here. Actually, this needs to go up for the 4.8. And again, now we just trim it all up. Oops, did one too many there. And there you have it. That's a finished part. And again, we gotta have a little fun with it, so first off, let's hit join. We'll type in join, just grab everything, and it will make it'll connect everything. So now if we hover over this, it's all connected. So let's grab some stuff to extrude here. We'll do this one. Let's change our view for the moment because it's kind of ugly to see stuff, and I like working in hidden. And we'll extrude these pieces up, and then let's grab. Well, let's go to 2D wireframe so now that we can see where we just left these guys. Now we have to move them up one, and then we will extrude these guys. We'll extrude those two. All right, so this didn't want to extrude, so then we have to do it like this. Stand by. I made one little error here, but it's a quick fix. Just explode this again. Select all of these guys and delete. And then just trim this out. If it doesn't want to let me, I'm going to make it by drawing a line across from there. Interesting. Well, either way, then we just do this. If for whatever reason it's being tricky with us, make sure this is there. Then we'll just do an arc and redraw what we need. Delete this circle. Come here, come here, come here. Delete this. Now we have what we want. We can hit join. Now we can extrude it. Sometimes if things don't always work when you're trying to figure it out or do it, you just try a different way and force it to do what you want. There we go. And then the last thing we have to do is fix that little box that we broke. We'll just use a polyline. And we will extrude that. Pick that point. All right, now let's go back to hidden. We can get a better idea of what we're working with. And let's subtract this part out from the middle. Oops. Select what you want. Subtract it, and there we go. Now let's add some sort of color to it so it stands out a little bit better. We'll go to realistic. And realistic may not be the right thing we want either, but let's just take a look. Well, let's go with orange then. You can also type match properties and select what you want and then click on it that way. But there we have it, guys. Another, if you hit tab, we should be able to select whatever this, I see there's a line there. Come on. I don't want that single line there. There we go. So there's the finished part, guys. As always, I like to type in 3D Corbett at the end. And what that does is you can pick a spot and then spin. And then it does some sort of little, some little spinning, you know, just going around the part so you can look at it. Thanks for watching, guys.